Welcome back to Klepper's Corner, weird news, where the headlines are as unpredictable as Elon Musk's baby names. We've got genetically reanimated wolves, toilet real estate, alien sightings, and at least one Florida man proving that Darwinism is more of a suggestion than a rule. Let's get weird. First up, colossal biosciences, because no one told them Jurassic Park was a cautionary tale, has unveiled the world's first genetically engineered dire wolf in over 10,000 years. Scientists combined ancient DNA and modern gene editing, creating a living, breathing, very sharp-toothed homage to every medieval fantasy fan's dream. Critics call it reckless. Supporters call it a breakthrough. I call it a lawsuit waiting to happen when someone tries to walk this thing through a dog park. One Redditor said, and I quote, "Finally, something scarier than dating apps." Meanwhile, in the minimalist Olympics, a young woman in China has gone viral for turning a 6-square-foot workplace toilet into her home. Rent, $7. Real estate agents are calling it cozy, and millennials are calling it relatable. She's got a bed, a fan, a microwave, and more patience than I'll ever have. She calls it a victory. I call it what happens when your landlord reads too much Marie Kondo. In Bangkok, 28-year-old Napajit Min Sambunsete was discovered by a Russian photographer and became an overnight fashion icon. From street sweeper to cover girl in 48 hours. That's the kind of career pivot LinkedIn dreams of. Experts call her look raw elegance. I call it proof you should never underestimate someone holding a broom. Netflix is already eyeing a limited series called Swiffer Dreams. In Massachusetts, Jazam's toy store owners, Joanne and Dean, went full doomsday prepper and dropped $400,000 hoarding toys ahead of Trump's new tariffs. While the rest of us were panic buying toilet paper and ramen, they were panic buying puzzles and plush dinosaurs. Economists call it strategic. Kids call it the best Christmas ever. Santa's Union just filed a grievance. RFK Jr., longtime vaccine skeptic, attended a funeral for a second unvaccinated child in Texas and shocked everyone by promoting the measles vaccine. That's like Dracula showing up at a garlic festival and saying, you know what, this is actually good for you. Even his supporters are confused. One guy on X said, I just deleted 200 tweets and cried into my colloidal silver. A horrifying and completely baffling incident unfolded in NYC when a foreign national attacked 4 children with a meat cleaver. Police intervened and shot the suspect. It's a grim reminder that 2025 is shaping up to be a Mad Libs horror movie directed by the internet. In Ireland, villagers reported lights and strange sounds and immediately jumped to alien invasion. Forget satellites or drones. This was full Area 51 Celtic edition. Some say it's mass hysteria. Others blame high-proof whiskey. But if you've never tried explaining crop circles to a sheep, you're missing out. And over in Massachusetts again, seriously, what's in the water there? A man stole a toy store's promotional mini tank and joyroad it down Main Street. He got 1 block, crashed into a parked Prius, and was immediately arrested. He said he wanted to liberate the playground. America's got a lot of problems, but lack of imagination is not one of them. A Tennessee town hit by flooding didn't blame the Army Corps of Engineers or climate change. They blamed a woman called the Weather Witch. She was allegedly seen cursing the skies. This is why America can't have nice things or rational disaster response. President Trump threatened a 50% tariff on China, which immediately tanked the markets and launched the hashtag tariff tantrum meme wave. My favorite, a toddler version of Trump punching a piñata labeled global economy. Wall Street trembled, Twitter rejoiced, and somewhere financial planner just burst into flames. Like in Ohio, a man claimed his pet rock, Rocky, changes color to predict rain. And during this week's floods, he was right. Now the internet's full of copycats placing gravel in jars and waiting for signs. Meteorologists are furious. Quartz dealers are thrilled. Coding site Geeks for Geeks was reportedly banned from Google's index, so they pulled the ultimate tech flex. They bought Google Ads to get back in. That's like getting kicked out of a wedding, then renting a billboard next to the reception. Coders call it a win. Google calls it Tuesday. In India, the Bhairav temple banned alcohol offerings. Devotees are calling it a spiritual buzzkill. Priests say it's time to clean up. Turns out even gods get caught in dry January just a few months late. And of course, Florida, where a golfer tackled an alligator that stole his ball. The gator retreated. The man cheered. His friends filmed it, and Florida reclaimed its title as America's wild card. Finally, crypto markets crashed after Trump's tariff tweets in what ex-users dubbed the Trump dump. It was so bad, Bitcoin briefly considered a name change to Bitcoin. And that's your Weird News Roundup. From dire wolves to pet rocks, meat cleavers to toy tanks, it's clear we're not just living in strange times, we're producing them in high def 24/7. Until next time, stay skeptical, stay sharp, and for the love of all that's holy, stop genetically reviving prehistoric predators. Good night.
I said I'd lower the price of your eggs. $2 a dozen, no need to beg. Promised you bacon, cheap toast on the side. But look at the shelves, prices just don't slide. Groceries, I'll cut them, the best, the most. Now milk's so high you could buy a house on the coast. I told you, I've got this, trust me, don't cry. But folks, let's be honest, guess what? I lied. I'm a liar, yeah, I'm a liar. My promises burn like pants on fire. I'll tell you big dreams, then wave goodbye. Open my mouth and out comes a lie. 'Cause I'm a liar, oh, I'm a liar. Gas, I'll make it so cheap you'll cheer. But now it's $4 a gallon. Oops, my dear. I'll drill, I'll frack, I'll fix it today. But guess what I did? Gone fed the time away. I'll end all wars, bring the troops back home. But the chaos abroad is still free to roam. Said peace is easy, I'll solve it, don't cry. Spoiler alert, America, I lied. I'm a liar, yeah, I'm a liar. My promises shine, but then they expire. I'll fix the world, that's my battle cry. But when the truth lands, it's just another lie. 'Cause I'm a liar, oh, I'm a liar. Listen, folks, nobody lies better than me, okay? They say, Donald, you promised peace, cheap gas, cheap eggs. Well, guess what? Promises are like contracts, meant to be broken. And I break them beautifully, believe me. I'll fix inflation, I'll fix your pay. I said it all bigly, the Trumpian way. But eggs are gold, gas makes you poor. And the wars, surprise, we've got a few more. You wanted savings, you got my grin. The art of the deal, you'll never win. Every big promise, no need to buy. The answer's the same, I lied, I lied. I'm a liar, yeah, I'm a liar. I build you up just to backfire. I sell you a dream, then watch it die. 'Cause I'm the king, the best at the lie. Oh, I'm a liar, yeah, I'm a liar. Say it louder, it's tremendous, I inspire. Don't worry, folks, I'll fix it next time, believe me.